test? Do you need us to do a test?
No, I'll have to wait till because he's live.
Yeah, but it's not live. We're on. Well, I'll do the intro and then I'll ask you about the teams, right? Yeah. And we sort of stick to it and pass over, right? So if you want to take it up, if you want to try to play, like you know, get off the phone. Yeah. And just take them back in. Is this now the end of the event, then, is it? Huh? Is it edited? No, it's live. Edited. Is it live as well, is it? Oh, yeah, yeah. Who's the 12 for Demons? Hello and welcome to the Mardyke Arena in Cork, where we have Tralee Garvey Warriors against UCC Demons. Starting for Demons, number 32, coach. Back with Demons for after a year of absence, Colin O'Reilly. The other starter with the ball now is
so there you look there by Demons, Sean. You know, right into a set from Colin. Now a very good opening shot by Darko, but a nice little rebound. But this is the way Tralee are going to be for the night. They're going to run their stuff in the half court. They're going to try and keep it to a, you know, late 60s, early 70s point, whereas Demons want to try and get this into the 80s.
an indication there that rebounding will play a major part in this game. Dusan Bogdanovic in under the basket, and a pass goes astray with Colin O'Reilly. The other starters, we have number 13 for Demons is the long-standing Carter Cuff. We have number 8 is Kyle Hosford, and then we have Darko Buchan. On the bench we have Niall O'Reilly, who's assistant coach, pressed into action tonight because the American player LeBron Colbert, a great favourite of the fans here in Demons, has not managed to get a work permit for this game and therefore will not be playing. The starters for the Kerry team for Tralee Warriors, of course, number 10, everybody knows Kieran Donaghy, and congratulations to Kieran right now because his wife delivered him a baby daughter early this morning. What a day for Kieran. Number 14 is Goran Pantovic, 15 is Dusan Bogdanovic, and then we have Trey Pemberton, wonderful basketball player, super player, and a big scorer.
Yeah, and as you can see, Sean, early season nerves, getting the best of both teams right now and missing some easy chippies in around the rim to get them off the mark. And both teams will, and there's the first one for Tralee. Nice little trailer 2 by Dusan.
Excellent move by Kieran Donaghy and the big man, and you see the difference in height between Tralee and Demons. Demons a much smaller squad, and for me, Paul, the offensive rebounds will play a big part in this game.
Yeah, you know, we played both teams early in the pre-season, the last week and a half. You know, and you know, Tralee were beat us by 7, and it was just offensive rebounding down the stretch which cost us. But the one thing I will say about Demons, they'll move the ball side to side. There's a little bit more actions from Colin with this team, a little bit more penetration off the ball and on the ball, and they're a little bit more assertive defensively as well with the athleticism of Kyle, Adrian and Carlton as well.
Good Pass out to Carlton. Cuff. Good shot by Cuff, but off the rim at this stage. There's Pemberton with the ball.
As you can see with this Tralee team, even when there's the opportunity to transition, they're still walking the ball on the floor, trying to dump it inside to one of their, to Doosan or Goran.
Great pass by Kyle Hosford. You can see the big defence, and Colin O'Reilly with his second 3-pointer of the game. 6 points to 2, 7:25 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, in the warm-ups there, Sean, you can see both teams in their styles. Teams are shooting a ton of threes. And Colin's nice little rhythm right there. He stepped at the shots, lovely. And then straight off the bat, he's out to nail 2 threes from spots where you traditionally recognise it's going to go up as well. That was nice recognition by Doosan there, getting to the shot early and making Colin into a walking violation.
Colin, as ever, chatting with the referees. He's great friends with referees, as we know, Paul. But what a tremendous player, and what a great coach as well. Pemberton with the ball. Big man, Bogdanovic. You see a lot of Pemberton at the top of the key, looking under pressure now, but a shot from McCarthy. McCarthy with the 3. It doesn't go, and once again the rebound by Colin O'Reilly.
When you're a small team like Demons are, the one thing you have to try and do is try and make a team as big as Tralee first shot teams.
That's absolutely brilliant by Colin O'Reilly. He's on fire tonight. That was a 2-pointer. He's 8 points, leading the scorers, and Demons leading 8 points to 2. 6:29 left in the quarter.
And with Tralee having such a big insight, they'll be uncomfortable going to the perimeter in terms of defense. That's where Colin will be able to excel in that area, and he's already shown 8 points. And I think they'll take that. 8-4 early doors. I think Demons will have taken that.
The threat of Bogdanovic really evident there, hooking the ball over Colin O'Reilly, and Demons back in the offense again.
Yeah, Tralee are mixing between a 2-3 and a 1-3-1. Mostly 2-3, but you can see that they're starting in the 1-3-1, going into a 2-3, which is causing a little bit of confusion, slowing Demons down, which obviously is great coaching by Mark Burnson, recognition of what their strengths are.
An issue at that time for Demons, and Pemberton with controlling the basketball again, with O'Reilly trying to mark him. McCarthy to Donaghy, finally the big man once again. Bogdanovic with the hook. That's very good. He's impossible to stop when he gets in there. What a great player.
Well, when you give up 5 inches on Goran and Doosan at the same time, it's always going to be hard.
That's O'Reilly. O'Reilly with the 3. 11 points for Colin O'Reilly. He's completely dominated the scoring.
I think one of the things you have to give credit to Demons for is they're finding Colin in rhythm, in transition. He's striding into his footwork really well. There's a timeout coming from Demons, and I'm sure they'll talk about really trailing and hitting Colin in the trailer a lot more than what they are right now.
Well, for Demons, key players were missing from last year's squad. Tralee, Garvey Warriors for Tralee are short, of course, Ryan Leonard, who went to the United States to play basketball and prep school basketball over there. What kind of a difference has he made from a loss point of view for Tralee?
Well, it gave them huge length. I mean, he was 6'3", 6'4" at the perimeter, which allowed him to pass over defenders, allowed him to shoot over defenders. And losing that sort of ability is not hard to, it's not easy to to find again. And you might find players that can shoot the ball as well as him, maybe handle it a little bit better than him, but you can't find a guy at 6'4" can do the things that he can at 6'4".
Inbounds basketball stolen away again. Unfortunately for Colin O'Reilly, dropped it over the line, but that's good internal defense by O'Reilly.
Yeah, nice little hands there by Colin. Really read the switch and got a little deflection. Just unfortunate not to keep it in.
Good check and away they go. Colin O'Reilly on the run up for the basket. Fantastic play by Colin O'Reilly. He's gone down on his ankle and that doesn't bode well for Demons.
Yeah, that's not good now.
Meantime, it's a foul committed. Referee signals number 15 or 14 Demons.
I think, you know, we saw the implementation of the new extra step rule there by Colin, because anybody watching, you know, the new rules is that on the catch is no longer your first step. On the catch is what they call a 0 step now, and you end up getting 2 more steps to allow the extra step to get into transition on that. You know, so that's one for us to watch out for as the game goes on.
Pemberton yet to get a basket. McCarthy on the side. Good rebound again. Colin O'Reilly almost stolen away by Donaghy. Kyle Hosford on the move. Jack O'Sullivan on the outside, available for a pass. Hosford on the move.
Nice
O'Sullivan has a nice pass. Up it goes. Oh, great shot by Demons. Great start for the Cork team, 16 points to 6. Remember, last year Demons ended up in 7th position in the league table, whereas Tralee won the Champions Trophy and were in 3rd position. So Tralee obviously favourites coming in here, but Demons really showing them how to play.
You know, we spoke before the game, Sean. You said that this is going to be a cakewalk for Tralee, and I said to you, having played against both teams, I thought Demons were going to surprise a few teams tonight.
Well, I'm very impressed, Paul, with the performance, but I look at the Demons bench, and you know, Demons are starting a strong team. They have 3 players on the bench with Niall O'Reilly, who is the coach, and he may have to play as well. So this is going to be a long game. 4:07 left in the quarter, 16 points to 6 for Demons, a great 10-point lead, and they're well worth every point of it.
Oh, without question. I think they're defensively, you know, they've rebounded every rebound. They haven't given up any second chances. You know, they've defended the post quite well. They've rotated even better. Their closeouts have been really good, and that's allowed them to get some runouts and get some easy buckets. Nice little drive by Jack, unfortunately, to pop out.
Big rebound, Jack O'Sullivan, and a great drive by Donaghy, but that was halted. We see Demons on the traditional fast break. Adrian O'Sullivan yet to score. Will this be the one? This is not the one, but a good attempt. Rebound by Patrick McCarthy. And it's Pemberton again on the left-hand side.
Yeah, and again it was from another first chance rebound from Demons, which I think has been really good by them so far.
Good defence inside by Carlton Cuff, number 13. Adrian O'Sullivan has had a prolific few years in basketball in Cork.
Demons' extra pass has been really good so far tonight. I was a little bit sloppy out of Carlton. You can see
big foul by Kyle Hosford. When he stops the guy stops, and that was almost an intentional foul in my view, Paul.
I think it was a hard play. I mean, he played the ball, probably played a little bit harder, but I think it was a fair foul in transition. If it was on the hip, I'd say something, but I think his chest was in front of the ball. I think the interesting thing there is Demons have worked so hard in transition defense as well as transition offense, and allow Colin to get back and be in position to defend the interior guys. In that last possession, you could see just Colin's still stronger, and he's grabbing his ankle quite a bit. So I think Demons will have to be more efficient in the half court to allow Colin get back to be in position rather than having to sprint back the floor quite a bit.
Darko Buchan, number 12, has joined the Demons defence now. Carl Cuff taking a rest, and on the floor for Demons, Jack O'Sullivan is 15, Darkin is number 12, Adrian O'Sullivan is number 4, the captain of last year, Kyle Hosford, is number 8, and then you have Colin O'Reilly. now for Tralee. You have the clear player number 10, the Kerry footballer, Kieran Donaghy with the basketball. Number 14 is Golgan Pantovic. Big rebound by Jack O'Sullivan. Yeah. Number 6 is the former Limerick player Owen Quigley. Trey Pemberton is number 11, and then you have Patrick McCarthy at number 13.
Yeah, you can see Collins very ginger on the ankle, still in the sprint screen coming from Darko. Lovely turn the corner by Adrian. Now can he finish it? And
what a basket by Adrian O'Sullivan. His first bit of beauty. And Demons have a lead of 18 points to 6. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the quarter remaining.
Yeah. And watch for that sprint screen happening more often now. I think they're going to really try and drag Goran and Dusan over the paint a bit more. But there's the offensive rebound. That's the first second chance that Demons have given up this evening, I think.
Kyle Hosford on the basketball. Colin O'Reilly looking up with the shot. Doran gets in with it. That's a nice little jumper, but he didn't make it. Should have got with that one, Paul.
Yeah, I think the length of Goran there just pulled him off slightly a little bit. So it's in the post again now, and we'll see how that operates with only one
interception
forward.
Again by Demons.
Yep.
Colin O'Reilly had the haul, just could not make the run. As Hosford, classic Kyle Hosford basketball, hesitation layup, moves to 20 points to 8. I'm very surprised here at this lead, Paul. I thought it'd be much closer.
I'm not. I mean, I said it to you before the game, just the way the matchups were, the Demons ran the ball extremely well against us. They moved the ball side to side. They really got into flow. The ball went, and their second dribble, which they haven't got into yet, Tralee have dared them to shoot the ball from the outside, and they haven't closed out them a whole lot, and haven't allowed Demons get the second dribble. So Demons will have to remain hot from the perimeter on the first pass, and also in transition if they're going to maintain this lead. But they've also slowed down Tralee. But that's a big bucket from Goran.
Bucket by Goran Pantovic. Fantastic play. He could see that Colin O'Reilly struggling on the leg. Be interesting to see if Demons take an opportunity to give Colin O'Reilly a break to see can that leg get a bit more mobile.
I would imagine if he does come out, it'll be more like around the 30-second marks and 40-second marks to extend the rest during the timeout to come back in right away.
O'Reilly with the basketball, Quigley guarding him. O'Reilly moving towards the basket. Unlucky for almost caught on the 30-second clock or 24-second clock. Donaghy on the attack, big drive and a great pass and a slam dunk by Bogdanovic, but the play was made by Kieran Donaghy.
Yeah, and lovely little drive, middle drive, shouldn't have never got down there by Demons with two people in that lane. But Donaghy with his length again, and you can't teach that. The length, nice first dribble into the lane, drew the defense off in the charge circle, nice little dump into bounce pass in the short corner for Goran to come in and dump it off.
Substitutions coming in now. Mike O'Donnell at number 9 joins for Tralee, and Donaghy is resting, as well as Owen Quigley.
And you will see Donaghy come back in right away at the corner. Make no doubt about that. Yeah, he thought about that. Paul Dempsey, the referee, thought about giving him a sports in there.
It was a strong drive. Adrian O'Sullivan is a little lucky there. It wasn't an intentional foul, I thought, Paul, but strong drive, and I hope he's not injured. He went down very heavily on the leg, and you can see now there are two very, very big players for Tralee, and those guys made a lot of effort, a difference to the Tralee squad last year, I thought, Paul.
Oh, no question. I think what's interesting this year is Mark Burnson played them one at a time last year, very, very rarely both. In the pre-season, he's really worked on playing both of them together. And bear in mind that Paul Dick is out for 8 weeks now as well, who's supposed to be with the squad as well. So if he was, I think Mark would probably go with his traditional one in, one out type of thing. But without Paul Dick, I think he's forced to kind of play these two together.
Interesting. Demons have 3 fouls committed in the first quarter. Tralee have no fouls committed in the first quarter, and that may tell down the stretch.
Sorry, doors. I think with 1 foul for Kyle, 1 for Adrian, and 1 for Jack Amani. I think they'll be okay for now.
All of a sudden the gap is just 6 points, 20 points to 14. Low scoring for Tralee, but they're the travelling squad, and they may have taken a little bit of time to get warmed up in this gym. So big crowd here on a Friday night for the opening game for Demons.
There's a sprint screen again to turn the corner. Lovely little execution, and there it is in the corner.
Nobody in there for Demons for the rebounds. Trey got to get it away. Oh no, he didn't make it. Almost a score. Very good first quarter, Paul. I was very happy with that. The scores in the first quarter for Demons, leading the floor: Colin O'Reilly 13 points, 6 points for Bogdanovic and 8 points for Pantovic for Tralee.
Yeah, just an interesting point in that quarter, Sean. You know, I think Demons probably shot that about 2 seconds too early. You know, generally when you're in the lead and you want to be shooting the ball on 2 seconds, maybe to allow a little bit of a tip in, but you don't want enough time in the clock that if you miss it, that the opposition are going to score. And nice little backdoor pass by Patrick McCarthy.
Some slack defence by Demons. They just fell asleep and let the offence take their time in the pass, and it was a very good pass indeed. First basket by Pemberton, and the first foul by Pemberton, number 11. Having a little conversation there with Kyle Hosford. Kyle is a wily player around a long time in the league, Paul.
Yeah, love the athleticism, very good at getting in the gut. You know, nice little flow here as we saw early in the first quarter. You know, he'll have a huge influence on this game now. There's the floater again. Just got a little tip by Trey Pemberton.
He got his own rebound,
yep,
which is a great thing to do. Wow, I felt that was kind of going Tralee's way, but good drive by Adrian. Hasn't had much opportunity to score yet. The gap now is just 4 points. 9 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 20 points for Demons, 16 for Tralee.
Yeah, I think it's been a tale of perimeter versus interior. Nice little run up by Patrick McCarthy.
Great fast break by McCarthy, and the pass by Pantovic was excellent. 2 point game.
Yeah, we said early in the quarter that, you know, Demons want this in the high 80s. Mark Burns will want this in the high 60s, early 70s. Demons are on course to get that.
Well,
really not.
They're at 20 points for quite some time now. Adrian needs this to fall. They're not falling for Demons, and they're not challenging the rebound. Colin O'Reilly sitting down now, and that's a big factor for Demons.
Well, Adrian O'Sullivan now just pulling up a little bit of an injury as well, and that's going to my cause concern.
Foul committed again. The size and the power and the strength in there of Dusan Bogdanovic for Tralee is excellent. And you're right, Paul, Adrian O'Sullivan is in serious difficulty with his leg. That's 2 players injured now for Demons in the first half. Adrian, tough player. His brother Kieran retired a little earlier in the season, or before the season started, Paul. That was a surprise as well.
Yeah, you know, everybody has their decision that they want to make, and I guess that's when the Kieran will decide upon himself. And you know, and every player knows their own body and stuff, so maybe he felt it was just time for a breather. Well,
he was averaging about 12.5 points per game last season, and Demons will miss that scoring for sure.
Oh yeah, his ability to stretch the defense was second to none, so you know, we'll you know, they'll definitely miss that. There's no quite, especially the style of play that Colin uses to stretch defence, gets first and second dribbles in the lane to get the ball reversed. So he'll definitely be a key player that's missed.
Bogdanovic on the line for 2 free shots, and this will tie the game. Still Adrian O'Sullivan with Pat Keane, the team manager for UCC Demons. Looks quite difficult for Adrian. Doesn't look like he's going to survive this, and they have just 2 players on the bench. Excellent free throw. Dusan Bogdanovic. Didn't make it. A big rebound. Almost caught there by the football player, Kieran Donaghy. Brilliant run in there by Carlton Cuff with a great drive and a pass off by Kyle Hosford. 22-19. 8:36 remaining in the second quarter.
If Kyle can maintain that assertiveness, teams are well within this reach of this game.
Donaghy with the jump shot on the outside. Donaghy doesn't make it. A big rebound by Kyle. Kyle's got the dinner up now, and he's on the move again.
They'll go again. That's probably the one thing I noticed about this team is there's a bit more penetration with the bodies than there was last time Colin was in charge.
Donaghy with the ball on the outside. Bogdanovic with the shot. Doesn't fall, but big rebound inside and knocked away by number 14, Pantovic. He argues with the referee, but I tried that before, Paul, and it never seems to work.
Yeah, spectators tend to say that, all right, Sean. But one thing I give this Demons zone defense a bit of credit for now, they're willing to give up shots to certain people. They're not overexposing themselves quite a lot right now in terms of hard closeouts to certain players.
That's a big shot by Carlton Cuff, the number 13. Opens his account, moves the score of 24-19, a 5-point lead for UCC Demons at home. 7:40 remaining in the quarter. And a big defense again. Jack Sullivan with the basketball.
There's a trailer 3 from Colin again.
Trailer 3 from Colin. Didn't go this time. And Donaghy on the break. The game is livening up for sure.
And I think this pace will suit Demons more
still again for Jack. Hosford with the jump and the run and the dunk. 26-19. Kyle Hosford is controlling this quarter.
Yeah, and I think Demons done a wonderful job getting Tralee out of their rhythm and out of their offensive sets. And if the pace keeps that, Demons will stretch the lead by another 6 or 7, I'd imagine, before there's a timeout called.
Pemberton, number 11 on the outside. Inside is Donaghy with a simple one, little layup. The defense for Demons was screened out, and a great move inside by Donaghy. Hosford with the offense now. Setting it down, Colin O'Reilly way out on the right, and Colin has been well matched by the big man Donaghy. O'Reilly has it free again. O'Reilly has the bucket. 29 points to 21. Colin O'Reilly having an extraordinary game, Paul.
Yeah, if you watch that Tralee defense, they're sagging on the drivers, which is allowing the throwbacks to shooters on the perimeter, which suits Demons down to the ground.
Donaghy with the basketball. Facing Colin O'Reilly, trying to pick up a foul. Turn jump shot, up high it goes. Oh, big rebound by Colin once again. Great defense by Colin. Jack can make a move now. Jack was fouled. The appeal by Mike O'Donnell falls once again on deaf ears. Mike pleaded his innocence, but of course the referee was right there.
Yeah, I mean, Demons tempo now, their assertiveness on the defensive end. Well, they're picking their assertiveness on certain players, and they're backing off other players and making the ones they're backing off shoot the ball, which is exactly what they look for. And again, they're doing a really tremendous job of not letting second chances occur, and they're running from those first rebounds.
Well, now on the line for 2 shots, Jack O'Sullivan. Important points for Jack to move the game to 10 points of a lead. Jack makes it fall eventually.
That's what we call a shooter's touch, Sean. Nice little soft touch, lands on the rim, and bounces in, gets a nice roll. And makes
it's a 10-point game once again. Demons have started this quarter, 6:09 remaining in the second, 31-21. Demons having a tremendous game here. Pat McCarthy, Pemberton's having a real quiet game. There's a Quigley pass, almost went away. McCarthy with a jumper. Excellent shot from outside with McCarthy. Great play.
Yeah, and Patrick McCarthy came for UL Eagles and there Kyle again.
What a move by Kyle. It didn't come off. He drove right through the defence. Travelling call. Wow. Anyway, the ball went out over the line. A little bit of temper on the side there by Pemberton. The game is certainly livened up in its pace, Paul.
Yeah, and with the style that Mark Burnson likes, he likes to be in control of the offense. He likes to know who the ball is going to the next phase and stuff like that. This won't suit Mark Burns' style. This will suit Demons down to the ground, and they will want to try and keep Tralee out of that rhythm.
Jack O'Sullivan on again. Colin O'Reilly.
Lovely Kyle.
Lovely Kyle. Oh my. Kyle could have had a shot, but I guess the shadow of the number 15, Dusan Bogdanovic, put him off that hook shot. Demons get the ball in bounds. 31-23, 5:27 remaining in the quarter.
As a foul.
Colin O'Reilly, such a clever player. He knew the number 15, Bogdanovic, was on his back, just decided to dribble forward. He had no hope of getting the basket, tittled it up in the air, and drew two shots with the foul. Yeah,
the second pivot caused Dusan awful problems. You know, got a little fake on the first pivot, got him into the second one, leaned in, and forced Dusan to bump him on the hips and got 2 shots.
Colin hits the first. And it's back to a 10-point game, 33 points to 23 in favour of UCC Demons, 5:22 remaining in the half.
And there you see the slow set by Tralee, looking to be delivering what they're looking to do. Pemberton finally gets down the lane, and good defence by Carlton Cuff.
That was a very, very strong drive, but a nameless drive by Pemberton. I'm surprised, Paul, he hasn't got in this game at all.
I think Deems has done a tremendous job on him on the perimeter. You know, they've made him turn the corner, and they've met him as he's turned. You know, they haven't let him find his rhythm or his stroke on the 3-point line. So I think you got to compliment Deems for the defense that they played on him.
That's extraordinary. That's truly extraordinary. For me, Paul, that basketball at its best. Colin O'Reilly, Carlton Cuff on the right hand side, over to the left on the 3-point line. O'Reilly stuffed it again.
Yeah, and he just caught it coming off the screen. It was a beautiful screen.
Good defense by Demons. Great rebound by Quigley. Free throw now, free shot, and the inside run again. Great penetration, and Demons unable to stop the big man in there. Bogdanovic, wonderful player, 9 points scored. That was a very weak attempt by Carlton Cuff, and Quigley comes up with the basketball, number 9.
And
big man looking for space, nobody on Quigley, and he got a free shot, and you can't give that space to the former Limerick player, number 6, Owen Quigley. 35-27, 4:13, and the team's got to a timeout. (35-27), 4:11 remaining in the half. Demons lead by 8 points. Kyle Hosford, the Demons number 8. Jack O'Sullivan number 15. Carlton Cuff. Colin O'Reilly moving inside once again. What a great player, inside and out. 37 to 27, 10 points.
Yeah, that was a
22 points in the first half for Colin.
That was a nice little set by Colin, the one that they use for Lamont quite a bit when he gets back in. And obviously with his restrictedness with his ankle, he's probably put himself on the interior to put him in Lamont's position.
Pat McCarthy outside to Pemberton. Outside now to Pat McCarthy once again. Great positioning, a great pass. The rebound by Donaghy, what a great pass. And the foul committed, and the basket didn't fall. Great fake inside by Donaghy.
Yeah, and that, I think that might be only the third offensive rebound that Tralee have had all night, and by each offensive rebound they've scored or created a foul. And I think Demons, to their credit, have done a great job not letting that happen so far, but you see what happens when they do let it happen.
Donaghy at the line, cool, as if he was taking a penalty in football, in Gaelic football. Gets the first. Doesn't make the second. Once again the rebound, and a foul committed by Colin O'Reilly, and this is the difficulty that Demons will face now as the game progresses and Tralee big players continue to press the forward rebounds. You'll expect that offensive rebounds will win this game.
Yeah, and Colin O'Reilly is number 7 on the scoreboard here in the Mardyke Arena, so he's now on 2 fouls. That was a clever little play by Doosan. You know, he just got himself hooked by Colin and kind of let himself fall to the floor a little bit, so a clever little play by Doosan.
Pemberton with the inbound ball, looking for the big man on the outside. That's finding Quigley. Big hook shot, he's still rebounding well, and Cuff does a good job in blocking out. Kyle on the rebound with the pass to Jack. Oh my goodness me, oh my, that was a miss. That was a bad miss. The fast break was on.
Yeah, and you can see the frustration with Colin, because that was a lovely pass by Kyle, and Jack should have probably kept going with the layup on that one.
Tralee on the inside, that's Quigley with the push. Rebound by Carlton Cuff for number 13. He'll steady it down for Kyle to take it over.
That was a bad miss by Tralee, but I think Tralee made a wonderful adjustment in moving Doosan out to the
Kyle
short
on the
corner.
outside and looking for a shot. Great basket by the Demons player number 12. That's Darko Buchan, his first contribution, 40 points to 28, 2:49 remaining in the quarter. Donaghy, top of the key. Quigley, outside now to McCarthy. McCarthy with a jumper, doesn't go, and good blocking out there by Kyle Hosford. Demons playing the up-tempo game, which people love up in this Mardyke Arena. Hosford, Colin is standing outside. That's a foul on Kieran Donaghy.
Yeah, I think he got away with the first one there because there was two obvious bumps there, and they finally got him on the third one.
2:29 remaining in the quarter. 40 to 28. Demons aren't seen to be on target for an 80-point game, or maybe a little more if they can keep up the tempo. But certainly I don't think the Tralee coach Mark Benston will be happy with his scoring rate.
No, Mark has traditionally been 68 to 72, 73 point coach, and they need to keep Demons on that, which clearly they're not able to do right now. Demons are on course, I would imagine, for 84, 86.
Oh, look at Colin O'Reilly. They rotated the ball eventually. He's having a discussion, but Donaghy is on the ball on the left-hand side. Pemberton, quiet so far. Outside to Donaghy. We'll look for the inside play again. And that's Pat McCarthy. McCarthy with the push-off. Gets it up himself, and O'Reilly with the basketball. Jack is away on the run. Jack O'Sullivan. Up he goes for the basket, and a foul. And a free throw. Great strength by Jack O'Mahony. I think I call him Jack O'Sullivan by accident. His name is Jack O'Mahony, and he'll probably speak to me after the game about this.
Yeah.
But great strength on the drive, great penetration, and a foul as well for the extra shot.
Yeah, and that was, again, we keep talking about the rebounding on the Demons' glass. When they don't give up a second chance, they've had a tremendous job of running, and they've scored at will on the run. When they've given up a second opportunity, they've got hurt, either by a score or a foul. I think Demons have done a wonderful, wonderful job again in not letting them get second chances.
Interesting situation now. Colin O'Reilly forced to sit down again with the ankle, and it's a much smaller group on the court, much smaller 5. Jack goes to the basket for an extra point, 43-28. 1:58 remaining in the half.
I would imagine if this stays above 10, we won't see Colin O'Reilly till the second half, unless they have the ball with 5 seconds to go on there.
Big issue then in terms of rebounding inside, but good penetration, good positioning by Pemberton, a foul by Jack, and that's the difficulty Demons will have, but a great inside play by the number 14 for Tralee. What a wonderful player. This is his second season with Tralee. Goran, as he's known, Goran Pantovic at the line for 2. It's a 15-point game. It's now a 14-point game. Probably a little bit surprising for the attendance here because people had backed Demons as Tralee, I should say, as the favourites, but you couldn't rule them out yet. Rebound by Demons. Carlton Cuff to Adrian O'Sullivan, and they have the ever-present Kyle Hosford at the point.
Nice extra pass again to find Darko, who can nail that shot. There it is.
Once again. Fantastic plays, fantastic positioning. It's a 17-point game.
6 points.
Pemberton pass to the outside to McCarthy. The penetration by the big man, and Pemberton number 11 on the outside. O'Donnell. Pemberton looking. Clock pushing down now. Donaghy needs to have a shot. Just 4 seconds. This clock is gone. Is it in? Is it down? Big rebound, well positioned, and a foul by Kyle Hosford. Against Kieran Donaghy, the outside reach of Hosford catching Donaghy. Donaghy will go to the line for 2.
And I think people will say like that Tralee's ball movement is really good, and it is, but it's slow. What I mean by that is that they're allowing the recovery on every catch. There's no hot potato type passing. It's very kind of catch, see, then move it, catch, see, then move it. There's no floats they're passing.
Donaghy at the line. 57.7 seconds remaining in the half. 46 points to 29. Donaghy cool. You can see Tralee not challenging the rebound except the big man inside, Bogdanovic, and a rebound by Darko. Adrian will freeze it up. Kyle Hosford on the ball.
Yeah, they're going to run
this by Pemberton. Little rotation around the court now for Demons. Hosford on the drive. 9 on the shot clock. What a hook. What a play. What a big guys. Worth seeing again. Kyle Hosford took on the defense 48 to 30. Big defense by Carlton Cuff. The attempt by Donaghy almost fell. Just 19 seconds remaining, down to 17, counting 16.
And you'll see here now when Colin's really calling it here, he'll wait till about 2 seconds this time.
Adrian has the ball.
Maybe not.
Adrian will go for the drive. Look for the shot inside now. Cuff got to get it up. Darko with the shot. Will it fall? Doesn't go. 2 seconds. 2 seconds remaining. Not good long enough for a shot. And it's been an entertaining half. 48 to 30. Demons lead by 18 points. Start of the second half. Demons with a lead of 48-30. Surprising score, really, at this level of basketball, that Tralee only have 30 points. Their scores were Pemberton had 2, very low scoring. For Demons, the lead, of course, 22 points in the first half by Colin O'Reilly. Wonderful, wonderful play. Pass away by Kyle Hosper, by Carlton Cuff was weak, and Donaghy on the ball with the left hand side. Inside to the big man again. Big move and a big foul inside, and a basket completed by the number 14, Bogdanovic.
That's important for Tralee now to make a run if they need to score the first one, to kind of set a little bit of a tempo, and the longer Demons go scoring will obviously clearly help Tralee. But it's more the psychological thing that they got to kind of get back into the game with now.
My apologies, it's Pantovic at the line to complete the 3. 48-33, 9:19 remaining in the quarter. Kyle Hosford. Buchan on the outside. This is O'Sullivan, Adrian O'Sullivan. Clock down at 9. Shot required. Darko doesn't get it up, but it falls again to him.
Nice
good move inside, and nice a great pass by Hosford, and a wonderful bucket by Buchan.
And Demons stopped the momentum right away, which is huge for them.
8 points.
Big move inside by the big man, yes indeed, though, number 15.
And if you look at the way
Bogdanovic finishing well for the Tralee side.
And if you look at the way Demons are zoning, Tralee will take advantage of that the entire night now.
Big block, and they protest. Was that a foul? It looked like the basketball up here to me was hit as opposed to the man. However, we have nothing to say about that, and it'll be Adrian O'Sullivan will go to the line. Look at the early scores in the first half. Buchan had 9, Pantovic had 9, McCarthy had 2, Pemberton had 2, as I said. The other scorer was Quigley with 2 points, and for Demons, O'Reilly had 22, Buchan had 6, Jack O'Mahony had 8. They had Carlton Cuff on 6 and Carl Hosford on 6, with Adrian O'Sullivan at 2. Can he add to his total? Yes, he does. Adrian's an Irish international. Great strength of a player of his size, and great accuracy as well. 52-35, 8:26. Paul, Demons are keeping pace.
Yep, they've traded the score for score, but that short corner has got to be a concern for Demons now, because that's what they're leaving it open the entire time.
McCarthy on the outside. Demons were focusing on the defense. McCarthy took the advantage on the outside and got the basket. That's a tougher defense now from Demons. Up for Tralee, I should say. Kyle Hosper with the basketball. 10 on the back, and he sneaks inside and almost got the basket, but 2 big men surrounded him, and he had very little chance to make a basket. Donaghy on the offense, outside for the 3, doesn't make it, and tipped away by Colin O'Reilly, but into the hands of the Tralee pair. Pemberton with the basketball. Donaghy looking outside to Pemberton. Is he going to get one? That's good for him. That will settle him. He's a top scorer of the Tralee team last year, averaging 24 points a game, and he's now just brought his own total to 5.
Yeah, and Demons have slowed the game down, and that's exactly where Tralee wanted to be. So maybe the injuries to Adrian O'Sullivan and Colin O'Reilly at this point is affecting them.
Adrian to run in. What a basket by Adrian O'Sullivan. That's the basket of the day, because he was being covered by a 6'10" defensive player. Got the ball into the basket. 23 points of 13 points of a difference.
That's a skill that we'll see very rarely off people, is off that one dribble on the outside foot, which is a big skill, and delayed
with the rebound. Hosford on the drive. Buchan on the outside. Colin O'Reilly has been quiet in this part of the... Colin O'Reilly pushed away the player. As you can see, the referee indicating what the foul was. That's foul number 3 for Colin O'Reilly.
No, that was on Darko.
Was it on Darko?
Oh wait, it was on Colin?
No, Colin O'Reilly.
Wow.
Third foul. An unnecessary foul, but it gives the ball over to Pemberton on the line for inbounding to Jack McCarthy for Tralee.
So it'll be interesting what they run here now.
Jack McCarthy looking for the inside player to move in.
Low.
That's the play they go to all the time, and Demons have nothing to do that can stop that because the big players have the reach, and it's now an 11-point game.
Yeah, when Gora has that lack of defence on him because he's given up 8 inches, and then Doosan goes to the post, that's a tough high-low to guard.
The foul called against Kieran Donaghy, pushing out. Colin O'Reilly using his guile and his experience, drawing that foul, settling the team down again. 6.8 seconds, or sorry, 6 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 54-43. Demons lead by 11 points. Adrian O'Sullivan with the jumper. Is it short? Falls into the hands of Bogdanovic. Pemberton 11 with the ball. Donaghy. They go high-low again with the big man inside. Pemberton under pressure still. He throws it up. A good rebound by Buchan. And Adrian O'Sullivan takes it up on the break. Cullen on the move. It doesn't go, and nobody at the rebound. Offensive opportunity now for Tralee. Jack McCarthy slows it down. Big man on the inside. Jack McCarthy on the drive. Pushing in against Cuff, and it knocks it against Quigley, I thought, but it actually went against Kyle Hosper, the number 8 for Demons. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5:26 remaining in the quarter. 54-43.
And Tralee begin to find gaps.
He got his way in, and another opportunity. And there we see the strength of Tralee, the big men. Number 15 inside. Dusan Bogdanovic reaching over everybody, getting the basket. Adrian O'Sullivan for Demons. Kyle Hosford is number 8. Carlton Cuff spent a lot of time on the court now. While drive inside, but Colin O'Reilly misses it. That was a vital basket for Colin. Pemberton in the offense. Number 11, Kieran Donaghy will take the drive, and he goes moving in, and again the pass into the big man goes astray, but off a Demons player this time, and it's a Tralee Warriors ball.
And that was it was a really solid move, a nice pass into the post by Demons into Colin, and he found a lovely little gap to get in, and of course could make it. And then we go to the other end, there's a bit of deflection, so it's a bit of tippy-tappy here going on at the moment.
Set up for the outside play. Kyle Hosford almost got it for Demons. Good defence by Quigley, just keeping Hosford out of the way. And it's a Tralee ball once again, 54-45. 4 minutes, 51 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pemberton This is Donaghy looking for Pemberton to get the shot away. Happy goes, and it goes down and eventually into the hands of Cuff. Demons need a basket here. Colin O'Reilly into, oh, what a wonderful block it was by Quigley. Adrian had it on the run and he was tipped out off the glass. Quigley with Pemberton now on the offense. Donaghy, Jack McCarthy shaping for a shot. Quigley will take one. Yes, it does. Up it goes. It's long and Pemberton has it. Nice move inside. Nice little bump. Little move out of the way by Pemberton. Vastly experienced player, the US player, second year with Tralee Warriors, and the gap is now 7 points.
You can see it now. Tralee have up the ante. They're covering the passing lanes a bit more than what they were in the first half, and they're causing Demons to be further outside the three, disrupting their offense.
Jack O'Mahony rejoins for Demons, number 15. Adrian O'Sullivan on the side here, about to take the basketball in. Demons setting up an offense. Their scoring rate has dropped considerably in the third quarter, given huge defence by the Tralee team, and wonderful outside play. And passing Jack O'Mahony moves it in the basket. Oh, they need those ones. Demons do it quickly on the break. Kyle Hosford easily past them. Good defence. Good defence. Quigley's on the floor.
That's on Tralee. Owen Quigley, I think. That's on Owen Quigley.
Foul is called against number 6 Quigley.
Yeah.
Adrian O'Sullivan might just have been a little bit lucky there, but that's the way the referee called it.
Yeah, if Demons are going to kind of maintain that little bit of lead, they need to be making those chippies that Colin and Jack O'Mahony just missed there earlier on.
Kyle Hosford on the offense. Set up against Trey Pemberton, the number 11 for Tralee. In blue, Adrian O'Sullivan for Demons. Carlton Cuff. Kyle has it. Hosford looking inside. Cuff has to shoot. Another block indeed by Kieran Donaghy. A weak attempt by Carlton Cuff. And Tralee on the offense now. Jack McCarthy on the outside. Slows it down. Pemberton will try and get the drive inside. Looking for a big man. Pemberton gets it and into the hands of Kyle. Adrian,
nice pass.
Up it goes and in it goes. Yeah. Great drive. Great pass by Hosford. Great drive by Adrian O'Sullivan. And a timeout is called by Mark Benston, the Tralee coach. No, I'm sorry, it's a substitution, Paul.
No, they were just looking to do what patch from Colin dropped to the floor a while ago. But the amazing about that layup in transition, with Donaghy at 6'6", and Adrian just shy of 6'1", the way he got under the armpit just to cut him off and finish off the glass was absolutely wonderful in that transition move.
Trey Pemberton takes it down for Tralee, the number 11, faced by Adrian O'Sullivan in blue for Demons, number 4, the big man, Pantovic. Pemberton again, almost slipped on it. 8 points on the shot clock. Jack McCarthy will have to get a shot away. Up it goes, it doesn't fall, and it's Pantovic. Wonderful recovery by Pantovic. Donaghy, 9 on the shot clock. Big defense inside by Quigley. Oh, Jack O'Mahony made the foul. Quigley was under the basket. Great opportunity for 2 free shots for Quigley.
The one thing that Tralee have really hurt Demons on the entire night is that high-low pass and that little block-to-block, or that little block flex cut screen. You know, it's something that Demons have struggled to defend with, albeit in the lead. But Tralee have done a better job in the second half than the first, obviously, of exposing it.
Quigley for the first. Excellent free throw by Quigley. Former UL player in Limerick, vastly experienced. Quigley for the second. In it goes. The gap is now 7 points. 56 for UCC Demons, 49 for Tralee Warriors, 2:24 remaining in the third quarter. Kyle Hosford of the basketball. Colin O'Reilly's been quiet so far. He had 22 in the first. Adrian O'Sullivan with the jumper, it doesn't go, and nobody rebounding for Demons, and Pemberton got the basketball for Tralee. The Tralee crowd like this player. He's a wonderful player, great teammate. Donaghy equally a wonderful player in both codes. Looking now inside for Quigley. Jack McCarthy's got to get a shot away. Pemberton, good fake. Up he goes. What a wonderful basket. What a wonderful basket. Drove under the cover, under the arms, everywhere. And it's a 5-point game. Demons need Colin O'Reilly to get free. Jack O'Mahony.
Nice kick.
Adrian O'Sullivan with a jumper. Is that going to go down? No, it's not. Kyle Ross. Oh, what a shot! What an attempt! What a roly-poly offense by Demons. And who comes up with the basketball? Kieran Donaghy. Up to Pemberton with the jump ball. There it goes. There it goes for Pemberton. It's a 3-point game.
And there's your player of the year from last year. This is why. Very tough first half. He's rocking in the third quarter so far.
The American player, remember, Demons do not have an American player to bring on the court. Some visa and work permit issues have prevented Limon Cornbert, the great favourite here, to come and play, but Kyle Hosford forced to take an outside shot. Nobody in the offence, and I think the Demons' offences have dropped considerably now. Oh my, that's an own goal. That seemed to come off Carlton Cuff's hand. When things are going right, they go right. 56 points to 56 points at the UCC Arena. 37 seconds remaining in the quarter, and certainly this quarter has belonged to Tralee. Adrian with the shot, doesn't go.
Now the one thing here, Demons want to tighten up defensively and they want to take the last shot. There's enough time for that to happen.
22 seconds remaining on the clock. Pemberton will look for the shot. They have a set up in a square.
10 on the shot clock.
10 on the shot clock. Pemberton's going to go for it. Pushed away with the hand. Didn't go. O'Reilly has it. 1.1. He's got to get it away. Got to get it away. Foul. That's a strange foul.
Now,
in no need for that.
In terms of the new rules, that's the one that could be called for unsportsmanlike. Excessive use and cynical fouling in transition. That one could have been called for unsportsmanlike.
That's what it seemed to be, but the referees have just called it an ordinary foul. We thought that we'd have O'Sullivan going to the line for 2 shots. 3 seconds remaining. Buchan is coming on to the Demons team, the number 12 in blue. It is 2 free shots actually, right?
Yep. 2 shots in the bonus. Or maybe not, they're questioning it. Sideline ball, yep. Not the bonus. Only 14 fouls for Tralee, so they're taking out of bounds.
It'll be a Holy Mary at best because 3 seconds.
Well, he's got 2 dribbles on the catch there, Sean. I mean, if they screen for Colin, he got 2
they
dribbles.
Got to get screened up fast though, right?
He has 2 dribbles, there's a hold in there.
That was not going to happen.
Yeah.
Holy Mary shot at the end by Jack McCarthy, but it's been a tremendous third quarter by Tralee. 56 points each, and you have to say that Tralee, with their power inside Paul, have been significant. It's the beginning of the 4th and final quarter. They're tied at UCC Arena. 10 minutes to go in the game. Last quarter, 56 points to 56 points. The sides are level. At the half time, 48 points for Demons, 30 points for Tralee. In the third quarter, Tralee scored 26 points. In the third quarter, Demons scored 8 points, and Adrian O'Sullivan had 6 of those. So we now see that Pemberton has really struck form here. He's doing very well. He's got 10 points in the third quarter, and Paul, there's been a turnaround for Tralee.
Yeah, they up their defense. They match Demons' intensity, and I think the size then. Obviously, the size of disadvantage for Demons has told quite a bit. But a lovely 1-4 high set there underneath out of bounds. They start the quarter to put Demons in trouble, and 2 down early doors.
2 excellent points by Quigley for Tralee. The lead for the first time in the game for Tralee, 58-56. Demons have it all to do. Jack Gomani on the outside, looking inside for the penetration. Buchan has it. He's going to get it up for a shot. Will it fall? Yes, it does. My goodness me, he had to work very hard for that. 58 apiece, Paul.
Yeah, and lovely move by Darko. Lovely set by Colin, actually. Weak side stagger into a baseline stagger double, so it was lovely.
Tralee on the offense. Pantovic. This is Trey Pemberton, Player of the Year last year in the Irish Leagues. Mike O'Donnell is in there. That's Pat McCarthy. Pemberton is free now. Can he get the tree? Can he get the tree? No, he doesn't. Oh my goodness me. Demons stood looking at the rebound, and the big man once again pops it in and gets the basket. Number 14, Pantovic. Great player, great inside strength, and even Conor O'Reilly couldn't stop him. Oh, there's a Holy Mary shot from Jack, and that's not the Demons play at all. Colin O'Reilly unhappy with that. It seems that the Tralee defence, it looks, and I can see the Tralee defence is superb in the third quarter and continuing into the fourth. Demons look tired. Pantovic.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle Hospital hasn't come off the floor. You know, he might be the only one that isn't, and you can see.
That's a great shot by Patrick McCarthy. 62-58, the gap is 4. Demons need a basket for nothing else except to keep the spirit alive in the team. Colin O'Reilly is not getting free for shots. Jack O'Mahony on the drive. Luke Buchan inside. Oh my, there's a push. Definitely a push by Pantovic, and Buchan, number 12, will go to the line for 2 free shots.
And that's that second drive, Sean, that we spoke about earlier, that Demons are very, very good at. You know, when they get that little reversible action and they get that second drive, force the defense into 2v1 scenarios. And I thought Demons did a wonderful job with there and got their just rewards from it.
It could be time for Demons to give some of their players a little bit of breathing space, put them on the bench for a minute or two. Jack Gomani is now sitting down. Carlton Cuff back in the game. Good free throw by Buchan. Excellent second one as well, so it's 60 points for Demons, 62 for Tralee, and a timeout is called. .29 remaining in the quarter. Trey Pemberton has not shone in the first half, but he's been splendid in the third quarter. Now you have 2 big men, number 14, number 15, Pantovic and Bogdanovic for Tralee. You can't miss them, they're huge, and they're working inside against the smaller Demons team, and the score is 62 to Tralee, 60 for Demons, and is now a shot by Kieran Donaghy, and the big man gets the basketball. Big rebound. Demons claim that the clock had actually moved, and the buzzer had sounded. Referee says It's going outside. Demons basketball. Well, Paul, what about that call?
I think it was the right call. I think Goran came over, just came under Collins' inside shoulder. Just got a deflection, knocked out of bounds. I think the reversal of the call was the correct call. Lovely little inside play again on that.
That was a block. It looked like a block. Donaghy is not happy. It's the first piece of action we've seen Colin O'Reilly in this half really getting inside, and it seems he wants to work inside, Paul, as opposed to the outside shots of the first quarter.
Yeah, the perimeter will have an effect on his ankle from moving side to side, whereas he can be a bit more stationary in the interior. But he's setting that lovely little flex ball side cut, and they're looking at the high-low action in there, and he's got the advantage on that every single time.
Colin had a splendid game, but had a serious leg injury in the first quarter, and it has affected him as we move forward in the game. But he's got the first. This to tie the game. 7:50 remaining. There he goes. Kieran Donaghy, new father today, so congratulations to Kieran and his wife, baby daughter, born this morning. Will it result in a victory for Kieran and the squad here for Tralee? Well, it's tied at 62. That's the first rebound that Demons have got for quite some time. Hospital on the break. That little floater didn't go. Just didn't go at all. He claimed to be at push, but from Pemberton on the move. Outside to Donaghy. Demons for the rebound. Yes, Hosford got off his feet, ran all the way back to collect the rebound. Hosford on the drive.
Wonderful box out by Carter Cuff. To allow Kai get the rebound. Lovely spin move.
What a basket! Colin O'Reilly is back. Colin O'Reilly is back in the game. The man with the sore ankle, but he'd want to keep the ball in his own hands and not to be trying to throw it on the referee. Might have been a mistake, but if it hit her, he was in trouble.
Yeah, I think it was. I think he was looking for a foul there, and he might have been justified on it, as with Kieran Donaghy on the previous play. So, I think the referees are leaving a few things go here now.
The men and the women in black are the officials of the game, and the official means official. It's 64-62. Demons had one of the rare baskets. Remember, they had 8 points in the third quarter. Foul by Buchan. And that's the problem with the big guys. You got to foul them to stop them, and that's really telling against Demons now.
Yeah, Dusan is really sitting on Darko now, and when you got that advantage, you're always going to foul on the reach around. So he needs to be a little bit higher on the hip, needs to be more chest to the shoulder in order to prevent himself fouling in that scenario.
Inbounds basketball. When the ball eventually reaches Trey Pemberton, number 11 for Tralee. Player of the year last year, certainly brought his team back into the game with his play in the second half. There he is, Pemberton, faced by Quigley with the shot. Quigley is short, but Kieran Donaghy gets in there. Pemberton with the shot, in it goes, and that man is absolutely brilliant. Outside, inside, he's a wonderful player, but really you credit Kieran Donaghy for making that basket.
Oh, tenacious little play, never gave up on it. I found the right outlet pass in the rebound.
Cuff goes up, Cuff gets it in, falls, hoping for the foul, but better off to get back on Pemberton. Hustle up. Oh, he seemed to cross the line there. Will Quigley with a long shot is good for Quigley. Wow, we're having a game of basketball here in the Mardyke Arena. 68-66, 6:03 remaining.
Well,
Ryan Hosford with the basketball.
I said at the start of the game, this is where Burton wanted to be in 68. He knew he couldn't win that 68, so he's up the tempo with his team. I think they've done a really good job.
Colin O'Reilly working inside against Quigley. Outside to Adrian O'Sullivan. Up he goes. It's online. It's online for a three. It's the shootout at the Mardyke Arena. 69-68, 5:40 remaining.
That was their shooting line right there, Sean. No score, no timeout. But that was right in their shooting line. We saw that going in right from the left hand. That was right in line the entire way.
Absolutely. It's a cracker of a game. 69-68 Demons lead. 5:40 on the clock.
But the way they're shooting right now, you'd never think it was the first game of the season. They've gotten their rhythm now, and they've found their feet, both teams.
Let's see how they work the ball for Tralee. Quigley inside to Donaghy. They look for the big fella. Pemberton has it against Hosford. Pemberton is going to penetrate. Up he goes, down he goes. It didn't fall, and O'Reilly gets the big rebound. Cuff has the basketball. Cuff goes inside, and he go. What a shot, what a foul. Should have got the basket. But he does pick up a foul. He'll go to the line for two.
Yeah,
5:12 remaining. Demons still up by 1.
That's the maturity in Carl Cuff's game. Old times that would have been a 1-on-1 or 1v2 and a bad decision. He gave it to Kyle, drew the defense out. Kyle gave it back, created a 1-on-1 as opposed to a 1v2. So nice little a punch, 1-2 punch with Kyle and Carlton right there.
Colin O'Reilly, the coach, is consulting with the assistant coach, who's his elder brother, Niall O'Reilly, on the far side. I like your point earlier on that Niall O'Reilly is still able to make a contribution. Could have took some fouls in there, and maybe he'll get a run yet. Shane Buckley is also on the bench as we see that ball following for Carlton Cuff.
Got the shooter's touch in that one.
Cuff for the second. Up it goes and it's weak. It's a 2-point game. 5:10 remaining.
I think
this man Pemberton.
I think with the flow of the third quarter, I think Demons will be much happier and happy that they're
McCarthy with the shot. It doesn't go. Big rebound by Cuff. But he's got to protect the basketball. There's Cuff to Kyle Hosford. Colin O'Reilly shouting out the instructions. 15 on the shot clock. On he goes. Cuff has a look. Oh, brilliant. I beg your pardon, I call him Cuff. It's Kyle Hosford, of course, with that fadeaway layup. 72-68. Demons fighting like demons.
Yeah, they've, you know, the one thing that had to happen was that they couldn't be down at the end of the third, and they didn't.
Big rebound by Colin O'Reilly. Carlton Cuff on the run, but Kyle Hosford, number 8, looking for an opening. Demons won this opener in Cork this time last year. Up goes Cuff. An unbelievable run. Didn't make the score. He had it wide open. He saw the big shadow of the number 15, and Quigley goes in with a layup and a rebound, and again a foul by Adrian O'Sullivan, who's once again has injured his ankle.
You know, we tell our teams the whole time, Sean, you know, missed layups aren't just missed layups. Inevitably, a missed layup on one end leads to a foul or a layup on the other end. And that's what happened right there. Got a timeout.
Adrian O'Sullivan is getting the attention of the medics, and it's an official timeout. Demons player number 4, Adrian O'Sullivan, getting a strong round of applause. He looked very badly injured, being helped to the side of the court there by the Demons management. At the line, accuracy from number 15, Dusan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, it looks like his knee, Sean, not the ankle that he hurt earlier in the game. So that's 2 injuries it looks like he's got.
4:02 remaining, 72-69. Bogdanovic with 1. Didn't make it, and Colin O'Reilly tips it and makes it up for Colin, for Donaghy. How did Donaghy get that score? He snuck inside Carlton Cuff and Colin O'Reilly. Demons still lead by 1. 3:54 remaining. Jack O'Malley now in the game. Number 15 for Demons. Colin O'Reilly. Cuff.
Lovely
Makes the
reversal.
screen. Cuff on the outside. Cuff made it.
Lovely basketball.
3 points for Cuff, 74-71. I saw him from the side of my eye as Kyle Hosford made a move. Pemberton. Now it's out with Jackie McCarthy. Cuff doing a good job on Dennehy. A foul call inside on the number 12 for Demons.
That's a tough call. Tough
They're big
call.
guys, let them play. But the referee is there, and that's what it's all about. That's the third foul on Buchan. Jack Quigley. Now it's Kieran Donaghy, the number 10, far outside to Pemberton. Quigley now, 7 on the clock. He'll put it up and he puts it down and it doesn't go, and he should have made it because the clock is ticking down. 3:12. Demons to lead by 3. Huge excitement here in the Mardyke Arena in Cork.
Yeah, I think it's Demons are rebounding really well right now. Jack managed to finish his cut now, when I think Carter might call him on that.
Jack O'Mahony looking for Colin O'Reilly, turning inside.
Lovely.
And it was in. Oh my goodness me! It went in, but I'm not sure if the wind blew it in or a breeze or some hand. But it's 76-71. Colin O'Reilly, 2:46 remaining in the game. Big move inside. Oh, it's a foul committed.
That's his fourth now. That's his fourth.
Possibly time for Niall O'Reilly to make an appearance here. I know he's on the score sheet.
Well, Conor Ryan's played quite a number of minutes in pre-season. He hasn't seen the floor tonight. He's also 6'7" on the bench. Might be time to use him now while they have the 5 point.
Yeah.
And then leave Darko there for a little bit more momentum in the last minute and a half.
2:41. The ball doesn't fall. Bogdanovich misses the first. Could be critical at the end. He's got a second opportunity for a point. 76-71. 2:41 remaining. It falls for him. It's a 4-point game. Kyle Hosford, the number 8.
I think Demons should be looking to go to Colin at every opportunity now. Every opportunity should be going to Colin O'Reilly. There you go.
Colin with the ball, turns around with the shot. Colin O'Reilly, just as you said, he's the man. 78-72, and he's warming up. He had 22 points in the first half.
And there should be going
to rebound by Colin O'Reilly. Cuff on the run.
Reverse one more time. Looking to find Colin.
Hosford. Cuff on the drive. Cuff against the basket. Doesn't go. There's it gone up again. There's a foul call by the referee on the number 15, Jack O'Mahony. Demons are on the penalty. That means that Kieran Donaghy will go to the line for 2. Yep. Every basket counts here now. And
there's Conor Ryan, as I suspected. I'd imagine he's going to come in. Who's he coming in for? Jack O'Mahony? Yeah. Jack hitting his 5th. Bit of an experience foul there, old Jack.
Well, the number 5 has an opportunity to shine here. Conor Ryan, young man. Exciting time to enter his first game of National League basketball, but it doesn't mature him. If he grabs 1 or 2 rebounds, he'll have done a good job.
He's a
159.
He's a banger, Sean. He won't be afraid of contact, that's for sure.
That's a good sign of a young man. But look at this young man here, number 10, Kieran Donaghy, on the line for a free throw. Yes, it's good and strong. 5-point game, 1:59 remaining on the clock. Donaghy again. Block out by Ryan. Ryan grabs the basketball. There's a foul, yes indeed. Oh, that wasn't a foul. Conor Ryan, in his first period of play, battled away with Pantanovich. Seemed to have won the battle. The referee called it out of bounds, and Demons going to the offense with 1:56 remaining and a 5-point game. Every moment counts. Every pass counts. Every score clearly counts. And Demons under pressure. 3-man defense. Kyle. Now it's Colin O'Reilly. Safe hands.
And this is the advantage when you're 3 and 4 can handle the basketball.
O'Reilly is about to fall. He got the basketball. Good move.
Never got off his knees, so he was legal. And the 3
from Colin. It didn't go for a 3. And Pemberton with the basketball. 1:36. 5-point game. Pemberton will look for a 3, or maybe it's McCarthy. Maybe it's Quigley. Quigley for the 3. It doesn't go. And a rebound out by Kyle. The foul will now be called. I think that Donny is going to go for a foul. Tight part of the game, 5 points in it, 78-73. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Demons have 2 free throws. They've lost Adrian O'Sullivan, who's on the bench with a severe injury to his ankle. Colin O'Reilly is carrying an ankle, just getting back in the game right now. And he's had a good 4th quarter, but he was very weak in the 3rd quarter. And the man on the line. It's not a foul. I thought they were in bonus. It's actually in from the line again, which probably suits Demons as well. 19 seconds on the clock, 1:20 remaining. So what's the tactics now for Demons?
Well, I think right now you're going to see they'll reverse the ball quite a number of times. They'll probably run a little flex ball side into Colin. Timeout coming. But look at the score, 78-73. That's the range you wanted to see. That's a nice little quick tactic out of Colin, just drag him away.
Colin is a vastly experienced coach, worked in the past number of years for Cheshire Cats in England, played with Cheshire Cats, had a full winning season. Coming. Now, Kyle Hosford on the move again. Hosford looking, the pass is missed. There's 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining. Pemberton is the man to go to. He's going to look for the jumper. He's going to look inside. Oh man, there's a big rebound in there and a foul. Great foul, great catch inside the big man. Number 15, Dusan Bogdanovic.
Technical, there we go.
And there's a technical foul called. Out of timeout or a technical?
Technical foul on Trey Pemberton for clapping in the referee's face.
Really? That's a mistake. That's a big mistake. That's a huge mistake. And Pemberton is criticising it and is questioning it and should really go to the bench. Because Demons now, when the free throws are taken,
they will get one shot and then get possession.
And that's 1:01 remaining. Vital shots for the number 15.
He's only got one coming in because he made the layup.
Vital shot again. Now it's 78-76. Could we be looking at a tight game here, Paul? 1:01 remaining.
No, it's going to be 79 because Colin's going to nail the free throw here, I'd imagine. It'll go 79-76 with 1:01 left and Demons with the ball. I would be shocked if Demons don't go to the ball side flex set and get Colin in the post with Cuff coming off the ball side flex.
And it falls well for him. So Demons now have a halfway line input. 1:01 remaining. They'll probably look to the ball handler Kyle Hosford and a pass in to Dragon Bove. Draco. No, Hosford has it. The foul. No, they're leaving it very, very late to foul. 53 seconds remaining. 3 points in the game. Foul! 79-76. Pemberton will look for a shot. He's lost it. Oh my, foul is called on Carlton Cuff. What do you make of the Demon shot up there?
That was a tough shot. I think released a little bit too late out of Conor Ryan.
Now there's a little bit of pushing going on in the court, and that's not right. I think the referee's got to calm things down. It's 2 free shots here for Tralee, and remember, just 3 points in it. 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think Cuff just didn't get his feet in front of Trey on the second dribble and just calm on the hips, and it was the right call by the referee.
Tensions are high. Pemberton, an expert free throw shooter, player of the year in the Irish Leagues last year. Did I give him the commentator's curse? Oh my. Oh my. Pemberton, surely he'll get this one. The Demons crowd are giving a round of applause. Well, a kind of a round of applause anyway. Pemberton with the next one. That's better. The timeout is called by Coach Mark Benstein, and we'll wait and see what the outcome is. game that Tralee were favourites to win. Demons don't have an American player. He's due to come in a few weeks' time if his passport and work permits and so forth are sorted out. Demons, 29 seconds remaining. Alan Riley with the basketball. 7 remaining. O'Reilly has got to get a shot. Up it goes. Conor Ryan goes up. Now Tralee, 14 seconds remaining. 79-70. Pemberton with the basketball. He'd go for a 3 or a 2. Tidy game. Big stuff. Tidy game. If he gets this basket, the big man's inside and it's thrown over the line. What a pass by Pemberton. 1.7 remaining. 2 points in the game. What a basket would have done for Pemberton. I thought he'd go for the 3, Paul. He went for the pass inside and it was a bad pass.
Right pass, bad execution.
Seconds remaining. Carlton covered the ball inbounds. There's a foul expected. Oh no, it's not, because the game is over. It's over. It's extraordinary here, and the crowd are absolutely delighted. 79-77. The favourites coming into this game, because UCC had no American player, but Tralee, they had a great third quarter. They had a poor first and second quarter, and the fourth quarter left them down. Paul Kelleher.
Well, I think Demons won 3 quarters by performing well, so in terms of that, I think they deserved on points. Other than the third quarter, I thought they were the better team right throughout.
Well, that's the end of it here. Great result for UCC Demons. Great game to open the season on Basketball Ireland. Thank you for joining, and good night.